Hi, the purpose of today is communication styles of men and women and how to talk so men will listen. See, often the way that men and women communicate is very different because of our differences in male and female DNA. Men communicate from a place of what's the problem, how can I help it, or if there's no problem that they can sense, they look for what's the point. See, for women that can be a little bit frustrating because we communicate from a place of connecting. For a woman, conversations are a way to connect to the world, to our friends, our significant others. So often when we share, it's from a place of just sharing. Communication is the point. The point of the whole conversation is that we want to share ourselves. Now, to men, that can get a little bit frustrating because when they don't see the point, they simply check themselves out. And ladies, you can relate to that. You know when he's not listening, and that can be really frustrating. Now, the reason he will check himself out, besides not seeing the point, is because we tend to share a lot of details. See, for women, sharing details means trust. When I give you a lot of details, it means I'm really trusting you with the details of my story. I express my emotions, I give you all the details of what happened. To men, and please hear me out, this is not really it's not a flaw, it's how men are built. So for them, a lot of details actually overwhelms them, and they can't handle details, so they simply check themselves out. How we see that is because to us details mean trust, we see that as rather hurtful because with sharing ourselves, we're giving you all this trust, and then when men don't listen, we take that as if they don't care and they're not really connected to us. A better way to communicate would be to simply tell them that you're not looking for you don't have a problem, you don't want to have a problem solved, and there's no point to the conversation. So that way they will be able to relax and simply listen to you. But beware, there's only so much detail that they can tolerate. So if you go on and on and on about too much detail, they just can't, they're not going to be able to handle it. So please try to limit the amount of detail you give them, and have it upfront established that that communication is just from a place of sharing. You want them to listen, and I guarantee you they'll be a better listener.